What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're checking out something a lot of people have been emailing me and commenting about, and it's the all-new vSeeBox V6 Pro. Now if you've heard of the V5 Pro before, this is the newer upgraded version that promises faster performance, smoother streaming, better hardware, and an upgraded Android experience right out of the box. And according to vSeeBox, this model is designed to bring faster speeds, improved stability, and support for ultra-high resolution streaming in one compact setup. So in this video, we're going to cover what comes in the box, the full specs and features, setup and connectivity, real-world performance, and whether this is actually worth picking up. Now let's get started. Inside the box, you get the vSeeBox V6 Pro itself, a voice remote control, an HDMI cable, a power adapter, and a user manual. Now, one thing to note, the remote does require two AAA batteries, so make sure you have those ready before you go ahead and set this up. And the box itself has a clean and simple design. It's compact enough to disappear into your entertainment center, but still give you plenty of connectivity options on the back and side. Now, let's talk about the specs, because this is where the V6 Pro gets some major upgrades. And it all starts with the operating system. This runs on Android 14, which means faster responsiveness, improved app compatibility, better security, and access to apps through the Android ecosystem. That newer software should also help keep the box feeling modern for years, instead of becoming outdated quickly. And under the hood, the V6 Pro uses an Allwinner H618 quad-core processor paired with a Mali G31 GPU, 4 gigs of RAM, and 32 gigs of onboard storage. In real-world terms, that means smoother app launches, quicker navigation, and better multitasking compared to the older model. And for video quality, vSeeBox advertises 8K Ultra HD support, along with HDR playback and support for 6K at 60 frames per second, helping improve picture sharpness, contrast, and color depth for the supported content. Now, realistically, most people are still streaming at 1080p or 4K, depending on the source content, but having higher hardware capability means better future proofing and smoother playback overall. Community discussions also point at while the box supports high resolution, actual stream quality relies heavily on the source content and your internet speed. And connectivity is another big feature here, because you get dual band Wi-Fi with both 2.4 and 5 gig support. You get Bluetooth 5.0 for accessories like headphones, speakers, keyboards, or controller. It's got Gigabit Ethernet for hardwired stability, and it has HDMI output for all modern TV. It's got USB expansion port, it's got AV support, and optical audio support for broader compatibility. And another nice feature is the remote control with voice. And it has Google Assistant support, letting you search for shows, launch apps, and navigate using voice commands instead of typing everything out, which is a pain. Now, in real-world use, setup was about as easy as it could get. I plugged this into my receiver, I plugged in the HDMI cable, I connected power, connected to Wi-Fi or Ethernet, I signed in, I put any apps I wanted in use there on the screen, and you're pretty much ready to go. And one of the things I noticed right away is that the menu navigation feels quick and responsive. Apps load faster than older streaming hardware, and switching between menus is not laggy at all. And if you're someone who hates buffering, I definitely recommend the wired Ethernet port if possible, because that gigabit port should give you the most stable experience. I'm on Wi-Fi though, and I had zero problem. And if you're into higher quality streaming content, that Ethernet connection will save your life. Bluetooth support is also nice. If you want to pair your headphones for private listening or use a little mini keyboard for easier searching, it supports both of those. And because it supports over-the-air updates, the system can continue receiving improvements over time without needing manual installs or complicated setup steps. So overall, the vSeeBox V6 Pro looks like a solid upgrade if you're coming from an older streaming box or even an earlier vSeeBox model, because you get Android 14, faster processor performance, 4 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage, 8K and HDR support, dual band Wi-Fi and Gigabit Ethernet, Bluetooth connectivity, and a voice remote with Google Assistance. And finally, there's that easy plug and play setup that I showed you guys earlier. And of course, actual streaming quality will depend on your internet speed and the source content available, but from a hardware perspective, this definitely appears to be a stronger and more capable update over previous version. And if you want to check out the vSeeBox V6 Pro for yourself, I'm going to have a link down in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, hit the bell icon. And if you're new, I'll see you real soon on the next one. I gotta go. Peace out.